Hello. How the heck are ya? It's been forever. February, I think. Anywho, welcome to episode 20 of the Knitting Nirvana video podcast. It has taken me nearly 2 years to get 20 episodes in. I like to go at my own pace, slow and steady wins the race, that whole thing. Adjust the camera a tiny bit. I have a skylight above me and it's shining in, and hopefully it's not like too awkwardly bright. Hopefully the lighting's okay. Anyhow, how the heck are ya? It's been forever. We need to catch up. I kind of feel like my kid shows on TV, when they ask a question, they wait for you to answer. Like, what's your favorite part? Oh, I like that part too. Yeah, okay. Anyhow, I don't get out much. I spend a lot of time with small children, can you tell? So, yeah, I've missed you. I've missed podcasting. Life got ridiculous to the nth power. And once again, I'm hoping that life has calmed down a bit and just the normal, regular craziness, not the, really awful craziness. So we'll see. Hopefully we can get back to this. I hope. I love chatting with you guys, love podcasting, want to do this. So if, life can just cooperate, it'll be great. All right, I've got a ton to tell you, but I don't want to make this super long because then it takes forever to upload and yada, yada, yada. It just gets frustrating. So I think I'm going to fly through some things and then save some stuff for another time. And hopefully it won't take me 7 months to get back here again. Let's hope. I also am planning on throwing up some pictures of the kids at the end. London is 4.5. Hard to believe. And Annika is 15 months. Crazy. She's a toddler. She's not a baby. She's quite clearly a toddler. She's walking all over the place. She has her own opinions, of which she can express quite well. And her brother will not be taking advantage of her, ever. She's made that quite clear. She is fiercely independent. Yeah, apple doesn't fall far from that tree. And she's just as stubborn as the rest of us in this family are. So, yeah, toddlers. Fun times. Yeah. Having a 1-year-old is just a completely different set of experiences than any other age group. It's just how it is. So, with that, I want to talk to you about what I'm doing. I am making the Mondo cable pulley. I always want to say cardi, but it's not a cardi, it's a pulley, by Bonne Marie Burns, out of Brooks Farm, Rhinebeck purchase years ago, maybe, I want to say like 2006. I think it was before London was on the scene, because it's really nice, expensive yarn, and I haven't had that kind of money since before London was born. It's funny how kids do that to you. It's Brooks Farm 4-ply. Yes, 4-ply. You heard me right. The name of the yarn is 4-ply. Four play. And there it is. My ribbing at the bottom is kind of curling up a little. Hopefully that'll be fixed in blocking. See my gorgeous cable. I made kind of a combo of the second to largest size and the largest size. I'm not that I have narrow shoulders, but I am narrower through the top than I am through the hips. So in the increasing, I just kept going, the increasing, because it's kind of a A-line, not trapeze really, more of an A-line shape. So I just kept increasing up to the bigger size, because I feel that a little extra roominess in the hips is always a good thing, for me at least. what else was I going to say? Oh, because this is a hand-dyed yarn, which it's gorgeous. Oh my god. Merino wool and silk. Doesn't get any better than that. I did alternate skeins in the body, which I feel like it looks great, except right here, you see that line I've got going on? That's where I alternated every row. You know, I would do the little flippy thing, you know, where it's not really a flippy thing. You put your working yarn under the yarn that you're starting with on the next row. Clear as mud, right? You always have to cross over your two strands of yarn so that you don't end up with a big hole. So when I did that, it made this little vertical line. Do you see that? I don't like it. And it's right, see, here's the armpit, so it's right there, and I'm afraid it's going to be super noticeable. It's going to look like a giant seam. I don't know. We'll see how it blocks out. It's a little annoying. So then because of that, I didn't alternate on the sleeve, and look how it's, see right here, how much more stripy it looks? Yeah, I don't know. So that part's annoying me. But for the rest of it, I really like it. I'm concerned it's going to be a little small. Hopefully it grows a little bit with blocking, or hopefully I shrink a little bit. It's intended to be my Rhinebeck sweater. Mad About Matisse gave it to me, Denise, as the pattern as a gift. I think it was my birthday last year, 2011. Maybe it was Christmas. I forget. But the plan was, Denise, I'm talking to you, the plan was we were going to knit along and have matching Mondo cable pulleys for Rhinebeck. How's yours coming, Denise? I don't think she started it. I think she swatched. I don't think she started it. So, get on it. Anywho, usually I'm the one in knit-alongs that's horribly behind. Not usually. I'm always the one in knit-alongs that's horribly behind, so I just think it's kind of funny that for once I'm not. But I put that on hold because of, why did I put it on hold? Oh, I was going to say the Ravelinic Games. I don't even want to get into that controversy. It's not nice. It's not nice. Yeah, I think some people deserve to sit in timeout. You know, U.S. Olympic Committee. Some timeout should be warranted. I bet they're on Santa's naughty list for the way that they insulted us knitters. But anyhow, yeah, so I put it down because, not because of the Ravelinic Games, but because of the West Knits Knit Along, which I'll get to in a minute. I also have been working on, this is a crocheted scarf. I'm just making up my own thing, striping lengthwise. It's really quite long. Got some bamboo, some, I don't know, cotton, just some various different things from my stash that I was looking to use up. Oh yeah, that would help if I showed you the actual yarn side. Not sure well you can see it, but just some cotton, bamboo, and a couple different things, odds and ends I thought I would use up, and I've just been, once in a while, crochet a little on that. And my blue striped vanilla socks that I've been working on for forever. You've seen these before, although I don't think you've seen them kind of sort of finished. I have one done. I used the Cosmic Pluto short row heel. I used the, what is the name of this toe? Star something? Something star? I don't know. Paula from Knitting Pipeline talked about it, and I followed her directions, and I love it because I can't Kitchener to save my life. Can't do it. It's really bad. Really, really bad. So yeah, so anyhow. I won't make my leg cuff this long next time. It's a little too long. I was somewhere and I was knitting and I didn't know how to do the heel and I didn't have the directions, and so I just kept knitting and I won't do it that long next time. But here's the second one. I'm doing these on 2 circs, by the way, in case you're wondering, in case you're interested. The yarn is a hot mess on this right now. So Sorry. The yarn is trekking. Again, Rhinebeck purchase from forever ago. It's the first time I've used trekking yarn. I like it. The stripes are subtle. It's knitting fine. I'm on the decreases after the heel gusset. Yeah. Speaking of socks, I've got a problem. I'm a little ridiculous. I jumped on the crazy train. I joined the 52 pair plunge. Now you may ask, what's a 52 pair plunge? Well, I'm glad you asked. A 52 pair plunge is when ridiculous people, like myself, choose to knit 52 pairs of socks in a year. The year goes from July 1st to June 30th. Or, for those just a tiny bit less ridiculous, they can knit 26 pairs. So that would be a sock a week. That's what I signed up for. For some people, I'm sure that's totally doable. I'm not one of those people. I think, I have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old. I work 20-ish hours a week. My commute, pretty long. 40-ish minutes without traffic each way, if I'm lucky. But there's always traffic. Come on. I have knit. How many socks have I knit in my knitting career? I have finished 2 pairs. 2 pairs. I currently have, I think, 5 more pairs somewhere in progress, whatever. Yeah. I have a ton of sock yarn. All socks count. They could be baby socks. They could be doll socks, Mary Rose, thank you very much. They could be, worsted weight, fingering weight, lace weight, doesn't matter. They could even be like slipper socks. They have to have, toe, heel, cuff. So not a slipper, the fiber trend slippers wouldn't count. But if you use like a bulky yarn and it, basically had a sock shape to it, it's toe, heel, and cuff, but you use it as a slipper, that's fine too. I would think you could even do like a Christmas stocking, because it's toe, heel, cuff is all that matters. Obviously you need to make 2 in order to, they wouldn't have to be matching, but in order for it to count as a pair, there need to be 2. 2's a pair. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. You can count works in progress. Good thing, because I've got, like I said, several pairs that I could finish off and have it count. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. If anyone would like to join in, please let me know. I can't even believe I did it. But it's one of those things, like, if I don't do it, it's not like I'm going to get, hauled off and taken to jail or anything, If I don't do it, I don't do it. Not a big deal. So, I'm actively working on the Stephen West Mystery Knit-Along 2012. See that? I love that. I love his little pictures for his Mystery Knit-Alongs. I think they're hysterical. So, right now we're in Clue 3. I did Clue 1. Finished it the day after Clue 2 was released. Did Clue 2, finished that the night that Clue 3 was released. Now I'm in Clue 3. I don't think I'm going to finish it close to when Clue 4 is released, but that's alright. I'm not going to show it just yet. I will warn you before I show it. I'm going to start off by showing you my yarn. This is Noro Curion sock, self-striping, for any of those who have just arrived on the planet and haven't heard of Noro Curion before. And this is a Barocco alpaca light, fine light, something, looking for the label. Barocco Ultra Alpaca Fine. It's close. So here they are together. I think they look, just smashing together. I love the color combination. One of the recommendations for this mystery knit-along was a self-striping. So I decided to go with the flow and do what was recommended. Alright, so now I'm going to show it. If you don't want to see it, close your eyes. I'm in clue 3. Here it comes, close your eyes. So this was clue 1 to this point. And then this striping part was clue 3. And now, I lied, that was clue 2. After 1 comes 2, usually. And then see down here, this part, this is clue 3. Not that you can really see it very well. Then I'm only, I don't know, I think I did 6 rows. The 2 setup rows and then 1 repeat, 1 4-row repeat. Here, let's try it again. See this part down here. It's very interesting. So, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a ton of knitting. I don't know, like 1,000 yards altogether. I want to say both, actually I can tell you, both yarns had to be around 500 yards. I lied. Color A 410 yards, color B 460 yards, still 870 yards. It's a significant shawl. It's a light fingering weight, but still pretty big. Yeah, so I am enjoying that. And that's been, that and the sock have been taking up a bit of my knitting time. Now for the Ravelonic Games, I haven't started. It started, cast on was Friday at 4 p.m. in my time zone. This is Monday, July 30th, in case I haven't mentioned it before, 2012. I haven't even started. I haven't cast on yet. I don't know why. I joined a team. I'm on the Itty Bitty Knits team. Itty Bitty Nitty team, I think is officially what we're called. Yeah, I picked out my stuff. I just haven't gotten into it yet. One of the reasons is that blue striped sock I had showed you. I want to finish that because I want to use the yarn for that in one of my projects, which is the London Knits Skyline hat, which I want to make for my London. Knits Skyline hat, isn't that cool? So I'm not huge into color work, so this will be a fun experiment for me. I want to do the buildings in kind of a gold yellow, and then I thought that the blue, the blue striped would be great for the sky. I thought blue and yellow would be a really good contrast. This is by Kimberly Gintar, Gintar. And actually, for my birthday, Carol, C.E. Herminator from Ravelry, who was my Rhinebeck roomie for last year, gifted it to me. So thank you, Carol. She made this amazing, amazing New York skyline sweater. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this kind of reminds me of it, except on a much, much smaller scale that, might actually be doable for me. So that's one of my projects. Another one is to finish a sock. I'm 3/4 of the way through it. Another one is to finish my Katarina, which has the body and 1 sleeve, which I need to block all that. I need to do the 2nd sleeve and block that and seam it all together and then do this great big giant cowl neckline on it. I'm going to do, remember the tulip sweater that I made for Annika last winter? I took all the leftovers and made a Rainbow Marley hat, Susan B. Anderson Patterson. That's great, Susan B. Anderson Patterson. Yeah, Susan B. Anderson pattern. And I still need to finish all the little Marley dreads that go on the top, the little tassely dreads. Oh, hey Bentley. Did you see Bentley? The tassel-y dread-like top. I only did, 1 or 2. I've got a bunch more to finish up, and then sew those on, and that's it. It'll be done. She actually wore the hat a couple times without the tops on it. 1, 2, 3. What's the other thing? Oh, my draped vest. I don't think I'm going to touch that. Excuse me. Iced coffee, Folgers, in a Target cup. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not feeling it. I want to get these other 2 sweaters done first. Part of why I'm not feeling it is there's some modifications I need to do, so I need to thinking. And then I need to Kitchener up the entire back. Not going to happen. What I do want to do, Woman in a Shoe, Mel, will be staying with us right before Rhinebeck. I'm plotting Mel. Mel's awesome at Kitchener. I am not. I'm plotting to have it finished by the time Mel is here so she can assist me in Kitchenering up the back so it doesn't look like a big hot mess when I do it, because that's what it would look like. So yeah, so I don't know that it'll be part of the whole Ravelin at Games thing, but I do want to get it done this fall so that Mel can help me. Right, Mel? You're up for it, huh? Thanks. And I want to say I added another one. I don't remember. But I'm also thinking of going to frog a whole bunch of stuff. And because there's a frogging event. I already did frog a scarf. I actually brought you some of the stuff to show you. This was a scarf. I've already frogged it because you know I want to frog stuff this year. Or finish it. I just want to get off the needles. This is a very sad shopping bag that I designed. One big handle, one small handle. And then, you know, some knitted kitchen cotton. I thought maybe I could do it like this, which wouldn't be bad, except that look how much is still open. Knitting fail. When I first started knitting, I used gorgeous cashmerino to make myself a striped scarf, but I did it in stockinette, and it all rolls up. Debbie Bliss, cashmerino. It's a waste. So, look at the scarf. Look how nice and long it is. You see this? Like, I could wrap it around 85 times. It's a waste. It's just sitting. It's been sitting for years. Again, pre-London. It dates back a while. So yeah, I would like to frog that and maybe actually use the yarn for something. Again, another knitting mistake. Two yarns. They're very nice. I made a scarf, held them together. They're a little short. The scarf, that is a little short, and it's a little itchy. See, it's really, it itches. I don't like it. It might be okay for a hat, maybe. I don't know. Don't like it. It's been sitting around not getting used. Oh, here's one. Socks That Rock. You know that cotton sock yarn? It's not Socks That Rock. Something candy. I don't remember. Blue Moon Fiber Arts. Sock candy, maybe? Look at this sock. This is the first toe-up sock ever that I tried to do. I tried to teach myself. Well, it's the body, or not the body, the foot is like gigantic around. It's super short. I had no idea when to start the heel. Look at how short that is. It might be fine for a child, short-wise. What child's got a foot this wide? But I finished it. Denial. Ain't just a river in Egypt. I need to frog this. I've got this bag. Actually, this needs to be finished. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Cute little bag with a lining. The lining's all sewn. Right? All sewn. Even has a pocket in it. Even got the thread. The lining needs to be sewn into the bag. That would be a good thing to finish. I've got, sorry for the crackling, a cotton like market bag that I started out of some really nice, pretty blue cotton that, you know, got plenty of it. But if I'm going to make a market bag, I need to make it out of thicker string, yarn, whatever, because I lose interest, and it's been sitting here. Made myself a cowl. I just made it up as I went along. And again, Blue Moon Fiber Arts, love the yarn. Beautiful yarn. But I just don't like it. I mean, it's just does nothing for me. I want to frog it, make a Wham Bam Thank You Lamb. Love Wham Bam Thank You Lamb. Oh, here's another good one. Sorry for the crinkling. This is, I use this for a class to learn how to do color work, two Two hands, two colors. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I don't know the name, but you have two different colors of yarn, one in each hand, and you knit. You know, you pick in one and you throw in the other. So I've got, it's supposed to be a headband, like this is the inside, and then you have a purl row to fold it over. I hear Annika. She's not been asleep long enough. So there was a chart, and I did some, you know, charted knitting, blue and purple. It's just not, it's not my style. It's not my thing. It was fine to learn the technique, but I'm not into it. I need to frog it. Free up these nice Addy Turbos that it's sitting on. Free up some yarn. Here's my, this is the twisted, purl side, the twisted twisted drapey vest I need to figure out. And these are all the long languishing whips or things I'm unhappy with that I haven't touched in forever. And this, remember my Noro blanket? I think I've got 10 or 12 of these done. I'm thinking that, like after Rhinebeck, because I've got, you know, sweaters I want to finish, and I've got shawl, my knit along shawl, and some socks. Remember, 26 pairs? Some socks to do. But I want to get back into the blanket again. I really want to do it, and I want to have it. I'm looking forward to having it. And it's a really good knit for when you're, you know, chatting away or whatever. So I think I might do some frogging for the Ravel Knit Games. You know, look through again and either finish some whips or frog some ones that are just kind of sitting around. So that's it. That's where I'm at. That's what's in progress. That's what's going on with me. Hopefully, I don't want to tempt fate. Hopefully I'll be back a lot sooner next time. So have a good one. Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the Ravel Knit Games or the West Knits Mystery Knit Along or whatever it is you're doing. Oh, by the way, the Knitting Nirvana podcast group on Ravelry. We have a couple threads going about the West Knits Knit Along. So if you're doing it, come on over and chat with us. And we've got a spoiler picture thread, and then we've got just a regular conversation thread, and then we ended up with another spoiler picture thread because not all of us were caught up yet, so not everybody wanted to see it. Yeah, so come join us over there, have a chat. So yeah, thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.